It's the book of Alpharonomy, nigga. Read it or weep.
Hey, what's good, homies? What's good? You know, there's a lot of men who profess that they have an amazing woman. And I don't doubt that. Amazing women do exist. And they serve a very great purpose for a lot of us. All of us alphas anyway. There are many great purposes that women serve. But there is one that they should never be considered for. And I'll let you know what that is right now. After we elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff. So, when I say that women are useful and beneficial in many ways, the beta males among us will say, well, women have no value. Women are no good for anything. They're no good for anything. When every day of their lives, there's some way that women are doing something in their lives to benefit them. If you're out of town on a business trip and there's a hotel you love to stay at, 9 times out of 10, a woman cleaned that hotel. If you end up having to take a trip to a hospital, or you have a family member that is being taken care of, 9 times out of 10, be taken care of by female nurses. You know, there are ways that women benefit society that we don't even think of that aren't personal to us. So there's certainly ways where if you have high quality women in your life, they do benefit you in a number of ways. Women can contribute many great skills and benefits to your business. Women can do something as simple as prepare your meals for you to allow you to focus on doing other things. And let's not talk about the wonderful physical intimate attributes that women possess. Some of the most enjoyable times that any of us have had as men, if we want to be honest, are being intimate with women, the right women. You know, once you get to a certain point in life, that you don't just run and gun out here with your wood. You take your time and test the energy of a woman before you intermix with her sexually. And that's the least of the things that women do, man. Women provide a lot of great benefits. But there is one they should never be considered for. And that's love. You can enjoy anything from a woman. You can enjoy her dedication. Once a woman is dedicated to something, she sees that thing through to the end. The reason why there are more women graduating from college than there are men is because women are less likely to drop out of college. Women are less likely to drop out of college than men are. Women are also less likely to stop at 1 degree. Why? Because they're dedicated to the end goal of making money with that degree. Once a woman is dedicated to something, she is dedicated. She is focused on it. It's going to take an act of God to make that woman stop pursuing that particular thing. Women's focus. Once you give a woman something to focus on, man, she will stay focused on that thing. She will stay focused on it. She may do other things, but that one thing, she will stay focused on it. Especially if you can figure out a way to have her attach her emotion to it. Anything you can get a woman to attach emotion to, she'll be focused on it. She'll be dedicated to it. She may not be loyal to you, but she'll be loyal to the emotion that she feels for you as long as she feels that emotion. But once she doesn't feel that emotion anymore, her loyalty goes away with the emotion. So you see, there are multiple benefits to having women around. Sometimes a woman is the voice of reason for you, especially if you're a hothead. Plenty of times in my days of being a hothead, man, I've had a woman soothe the savage beast in me. You understand? Sometimes it was some good brain. Sometimes it was just reminding me of something that I taught her. Women are great motivators. Women are great, motivational speakers. Now, listen, a woman can give you the pep talk that you need to take that step. Any man who denies this is just lying to himself. This ain't got nothing to do with being beta. This is about the people around you being beneficial to your process, no matter how they have to be. A woman can be beneficial to you. A woman can tell you something as good as, baby, I've seen you do much tougher things than this. I know you can do it. Like, I believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. I know you can do this. Some men need that. Not all of us can say we never needed that from a woman, man. If we're going to be honest, which we're going to do in the alphasphere. So you see, women have numerous benefits. Numerous benefits. Hell, that's some older men right now, man, taking blood pressure medicine. Can't remember to take their medicine if their old lady don't tell them to. You have to understand, man. Man, let's be realistic. All the men out here who are getting their body right, getting their money right, getting their mind right, so they can get women, in a subconscious way, women are motivating you to be the best version of yourself. Not all of us can be self-motivated to be the best version of ourselves. Some of us need that quote unquote pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And for a lot of men, women are that. So those women should be attributed with motivating you and pushing you, even coercing you to excel as a man. But you notice out of all of those things, the one thing I didn't say was a woman loved on you so hard that it benefited you. That a woman's love is so valuable that it'll give a man superhuman strength. On the contrary, it'll drain a man of his superhuman strength. See, let me tell you something about love, man. Love is what love does. Love is not a noun. Love is an action verb. You can't fall in love, but you can love on someone, or you can love something, or you can love. This is how love should be quantified. If a woman says she loves you, it should always end with so much that I'll blank. In other words, a woman should always say, I love you so much that I'll do this, and then do it. Or I love you so much that I did this, because she did it. Or I love you so much that I'll do whatever you tell me to do, and then you tell her to do something, and she does it. Love is as love does. And let's be perfectly honest. There are not a lot of things that a woman does out of love for a man. Not out of the fact that she loves that man means so much to her. She does it because of her dedication to the feeling. The feeling of love makes her feel so good that she'll do something based on how she feels in that moment. But she's not doing that for you. She's doing that because of what she feels for you. Has nothing to do with how wonderful you are. That's how all men. Sometimes a man from the hood, sometimes a man from the birth, sometimes a man that been in prison, sometimes a man that from another country, sometimes a man that don't speak no English, sometimes a short man, tall man, fat man, skinny man, black man, white man. All different types of men can get that love interaction from women because what she feels makes her do things. Now, there's a thin line between love and fear. That feeling of love and fear, a lot of times a man doesn't understand that a woman does something not because she fears that you're gonna hurt her physically or do anything to her or assault her or anything, but because she fears you're gonna leave before she's able to rectify that feeling that she feels for you. A woman don't give a damn about you leaving. She just don't want you to leave while she still has those feelings for you. Once she's able to corral those feelings, man, you can walk away and man or woman never even think about you again, brother. I'm telling you what's real. That's how a man can think he and a woman are so in love, and then she ups and files divorce. Why? Because all of that time, she's been trying to wean herself off of that feeling. You know what I'm saying? A woman being in love is like a titty baby. It don't matter what else you try to give him, he want milk. You understand? He need his mama to get his milk. It's the same principle. A woman is only attached to the man because of the feeling that she feels. She's attached to the feeling, and the feeling is attached to the man. The woman is not attached to you herself. That's why a woman can divorce a man, take everything he got, to move on with her life, and be with another man within 6 months. Because now that feeling is with that other man. That's why they go through so many men throughout their lives, man. Once they realize that they truly don't love men, that's what's happening in this society right now. That's why you women are being so promiscuous. No, women are just realizing that they don't truly love men. And they're doing everything in their power to keep that feeling from getting too deep with one man. They understand that when that feeling gets attached to one man, it's not the man, it's the feeling. The feeling makes them feel that fairy tale life. It makes them feel like the princess. It makes the man seem like the knight in shining armor. And when it all boils down, once she gets that feeling back, then you just a frog that ain't never turned into a prince, bruh. I'm telling you these things because I want you men to understand these things. I want you men to know the reality of life. I want you men to know the reality of dealing with women, man. I want you men to be better after this quarantine. I want you men to not get caught up in the foolish traps of emotion that you've got caught up in before after this quarantine. I want you men to not be victimized by your lust for women, by your need to have women feel that feeling for you. A lot of men out here need to know that women feel that feeling for them. That's why they go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, even though all the relationships end the same. There are men who've been with women 10 years that aren't going to make it to 11. There are men who've been with women 5 years that aren't going to make it to 6. But right now, everything is gravy. Eventually, the feeling that she feels toward you is going to weaken enough. It's going to dissipate enough for her to not be attached to the feeling and therefore not attached to you. And that's just how it goes. And it's especially easy with the beta male simp manginas out here giving women, whatever attention, whatever validation, whatever yes, dear type of interaction they need. The beta male will tear the man down that the woman is complaining about, not because he wants to get with the woman, but he wants the woman to feel that feeling for him. He probably not even sexually attracted to the woman. That's why he can be a homeboy to her. Let me tell you something, man. If you can be a homeboy with a very attractive woman, something ain't right. Some just ain't right, man. Listen, bro. My thing is this. Even if y'all grew up together, at a certain point, that woman is going to be attractive as hell, man. And I ain't never had no emotional attachment on no friendship level to no woman where once she got bad, I ain't want her. And 9 times out of 10, she going to want me. So we either going to mess up the relationship that we built over the years, or we going to enhance it, one or the other. And most times we going to mess it up. But men who are able to be a sponge to soak up a woman's trouble that she's having with her man, those men are put here by evil forces to thwart the effort of the alpha male to be in control of his environment, to interact with women who are prepared for alpha energy. The beta male is keeping the woman from being prepared for alpha energy because he pacifies her so much with beta energy. And let me tell you something, you pacify anybody too much with something that make them feel like they're more valuable than anything in the world, and they'll be able to forego anything else, because there's no feeling like you're the most valuable thing in the world. Just ask any alpha male. Hell, just ask me. There's nothing more valuable than feeling like you're the greatest thing in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're the best thing since sliced bread, man, nothing's more valuable than that. Now, if you can't manufacture that within yourself, then yes, you need external forces to give you that mindset. And that's where the woman is so adamant about being unattached, at least enough to not be all the way caught up on a man. And that is the reason that women are not suitable for love, man. I mean, deep down love that a man can feel for a woman, that emotional attachment. Loving a woman. The verb love is not a wise thing. Now, the fake love, the noun love, the love I have for her, I'm in love. Yeah, that right there, man, all that right there, that don't even really exist. Love is an action. So if you see a man who takes care of a woman hand and foot, she don't never have to do nothing, she don't never have to move her muscles, don't do nothing, that man is caught up in the feeling of love, the emotion of love. But I can guarantee you that the moment that man is unable to do that for an extended period of time, a woman will stick it out with you for a minute to see if you could bounce back because she saw you do it the first time. But if you stay down to her, all that kumbaya, we in the same game, we on the same team, it goes out the window, man. You don't believe me? Just fall off and see. Find any other man you know who's falling off. The bottom line is this. This world is cut and dry. And I'm not saying this isn't a bad thing about women. It's just a true thing about women. It's not bad or good. It's the truth. So I guess it makes it good if it's the truth. But I'll tell you this, man. You got to keep one thing in mind, brothers. A woman is loyal to the process and the results of the process. The man himself doesn't really matter as much as men would hope it does. Because if she can't get this life from you for an extended period of time, trust me, she'll move on and get that life from somewhere else. They call it hypergamy. They call it female nature. I call it just life, man. This is the way women are. So her dedication, her loyalty to things, not to people, her focus, her determination, her willingness to sacrifice of herself for the greater good of the process of your process. These are all wonderful things. I mean, women are very beneficial in those areas. Women are wonderful mothers. The majority of women are wonderful mothers. The majority of women are wonderful friends. The majority of women are wonderful siblings, wonderful teachers, wonderful emotional sponges. But the one thing they suck terribly at, the one thing, is loving a man. They can't, they won't, they don't. That is why the incel is the incel and the alpha male is the alpha male. And everyone else in between complains about both the incels and the alpha males. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Read it or weep.